Do you recommend Battlefield to somebody who played COD for a long time? You know, somebody asked me if what I thought about Battlefield. I did a little segment on last week. It's up on the Moments channel, but not in particular to COD specifically. I do think this game is always like, even back in the day, like I've been a player of both. No, lol, yeah. So a lot of people have different thoughts on this. I've been a player of both of the games, and I will say they're very different games. They look very similar to to somebody who's never played or who doesn't play shooters in general. Like, you're just shooting. It's the same game pretty much, right? Not really. There's a lot of nuances that are different to it. Now, they definitely tried to make this game more accessible to COD players, I would say. And, I mean, that's just evident even by a lot of the events that I went to for this game. They brought a lot of COD players in, and, like, they ask them a lot of what they think on it. Surfer Hair, also welcome. 3 months on the sub. It's good having the squad. Gua, Luigi, also welcome to the squad. Customize. Why am I not the right class? There we go. But I do think that a lot of just like the casual players for COD would also enjoy Battlefield. This game, I think, is even in many ways more casual than Call of Duty. Now, there's a lot of people who still treat both of the games very hardcore. Even the fact that we're playing ranked, like, I'm bronze, you know, like I don't play ranked, right? In most games that I play, I don't play ranked, but it is like, this is kind of more for the sweats in a way. Like they're trying to appease to more. And a lot of, I guess, with Battlefield 6, what I even mean by the way that they shifted it is in Battlefield 6, you can play TDM, Domination, King of the Hill, which is basically Hardpoint. They have a lot of the modes that you would know from COD, and there's a lot of focus on smaller maps that we've seen to a degree with Battlefield in the past, but more of it in Battlefield 6 than we've seen before. So I think that this actually is a good game, even if you're a COD player. Like, I think especially the casual player would actually really enjoy this game, especially like having destruction and other cool elements to it. But if you're a super diehard COD guy, you know, it is a very different game. It's not the same as, it's not as simple as just picking it up. There's a lot of different nuances to a Battlefield game. COD player initially, but became a Battlefield player at Battlefield 3. Mostly enjoyed vehicles, bringing different dynamics. Yeah, that was about when I got into it as well. I had played some Battlefields before, but I got really into it in Battlefield 3. And that was mainly due to the ballistic system, though, and being able to snipe long range. But even in Battlefield 6, like, there's not that much great long range sniping in this game. Comparatively. You know, there's still some, but it's not what it was. In my opinion, at least. And the thing is, COD has it now. Like, even in Warzone, they have a ballistic system. Like, it's not a only in Battlefield thing. Before, it was only in Battlefield that you could experience things like that. And, like, sniping from range and, like, having to deal with lead and drop was so much fun, dude. But now, like, PUBG does it. Like, so many games do that now. It's not, like, a only in Battlefield thing anymore. You know what I mean?